Manuel Ngal Kontong from the Fatu Network, Ntomo Amaru Walideti, Nal Hakilo Bakan Lokun Tambila, Ning Ebrima Dibba Kacha Sodajang, Ebrima Dibba Tebe UDP Patiolto, na Kachabanum 3 years old to 4 Ndarabula Kujamako no Menga come like coalition on Sangi Saba Sanyi Lulu, whether it was constitutional or unconstitutional. Fondarabula Doi Fanana Halifa Sala Ning Siga Cabrier by Dibite Buntono. O kaja fana nata so nga morso nung mini alon kebe jubero le call kenum so bare kacha ni ma banno lokun tambila so bi nga keme sen sana so janne mo jema alon keksla atebe doy patiolto so nini mo fulbes janne be ku jama la kachala ka coalition ni na agreement o menke kamme o menke o sanji full sanji saba for is it constitutional or unconstitutional mboko kachala janne andi muni atina coalition ni fana failta o mo fanan kachala janne anin ye halifa nyol bay dibite bunto menna anin o kono fanan jama fanan afonun ko halifa lafta kala num president no malanko jele ka hamne ko vice president so o mbo kolbe kachala janne bari mbastar la ibrahima la nge assalamu programme to hinna jiberal konton
mara baraka bake follow be ala tentula man saba man sakallanke me yalo ma tele sona yandiro kenye wolo kun tambila nata jang kachake ay ma bendi bi fanana fon sa tentu ala man sayal talmi fanan be do ko jang mal jayi ngal nimbara ke mesen badin ba kontonna bani mbara la ala simfanya la kanajang anala banku din kende ya fanan tentu ma jayi
okay kemeseng e fanansi do fona juber lalie
okay baraka bake umar be kontona bake anim Fatu Network la timo atel me ya tinna fonye platform o sorta poronsi na kacha banko la kuolem Ebrima mfamala maati mbadi ngolem nkoto malem nganyolo ntata karamu kilinto jami safana keda mode me angon koto malem so ndefe manke fan debate bo jos kanyo so hakilo la rek maybe nsi kodol so mele alanko nte safa no man sora te safa man soro ban si kacha rek den mol sikete mol be jojro kala so inshallah manke nyo sabakuti manke de hormone bunya membe je wala be tarraje fan hanin debate fana banda ngal be tento ngal jay
barka bake kex comme ya fanya me wolem amangi comme nyo sabakuti ko le mengalon ko ni mu political di nsafo no ko everyday thing lem so but yalong mol buka kambe no kudo angalel kambe for wrong democracy exists because not everybody agree on the same thing at the same time so na kacha lokunala lokun tambila ngani on constitutionality for the come 3 years koni come for ngamo ekafonun ko come it was imposed on people come ya force mol kan come si mol hakilo bol nola come itela 0 to 3 years agreement on
yalo ngami fo aseniata ka fo ni ko man follow 2016 na si jamale keta num banko kam pour kabring ni yaya jameta ta carte for 2001 wayatara second round voting wala be nyim banko kam president janibe kala president ti e nyandale 50 plus 1 soto but wasango yaya cool detectable bake among tambino 52% from amansuto no so aje ko nim ko continue de wanyama at skala no president anata loi falling ay constitution ni falling ke nimmi min dam hani carte de secrétaire no le president si on nata ke si jamal ngam min folo kala muta wala opposition no fan nala be ngota na kambe kadu nim man kambe oton ta bondila no den 2001 na rasida coalition kachata ko manta boto nata 2006 kachaketa amanta obode je ko 2011 kachaketa amanta fon nata kambe 2016 so ko nyin kambe wal mil be man keno ni aja man keno ntela miro ani mo jamal min be ka min ntela miro kiliada sababu kita minti wala mdo inkolti yo ni aje aman keno itel ni min nata ni min manso wala don itel ka fa wala altal faye ngatan faye an ni nana jibe ni ko mil kana moyato hakilo to wo pesala no hakilo to wo yinkala no yaje wala ka ko buka son san yaje ni don sonta mol kan jaleile wato dol ko atelle mu nyaton kol atelle parti ba nana buka son ko dol fana na jahase family jamabe mutale wol dol be kumbo kam you say man nam fango je kote na ram molla miro leta ka molla miro bare sanji sabo ni dal man so wala no dal nim fero min na dan wala nga sanji luta o sanji lulo fana mbakala party led alliance party o mi wala ta party o bedi mo leta mo o tambi si yo kete sikajale kete manson iko hani ntel bina party ndinti je party bati je o kuma fo kanti dimile na fala comme party ndim manso party ba manso itete wodi tame so bulan ngam fo janka kuma sutiandi wala mu nyata son kula min yalon ko amanken sawoti bal banko molla na tamol bi ani sulo bi wala gan dunda
wala mo sangi sabo
ni
so
bara man la ku ha yanta landila constitutional min landi ko sanjilu karte way fay ni o sanjilu lo ni landi numbe chocho min ko no bi de talo o kono de naga ni na fako ni ya ndina ka radio to mol kana je ko ntel lebe ni sanji sabo ko maka pus ni mo nyanda mo jala ila fam mol mi yalon ko itele ni sanji sabo nati jala ro nyanda kala wala kan bal min fana na niyo ku ya say to la de mo bondi jelo ko hani ni man kan de la problème odi atelle la problème alda malia ake andi tal len dunda kon wala de sinu nya
okay kex ya mo la même fo comme ni nga Ibrahima understand on ka ko mo nying summarize wala ko amankal sawoti because comme wato be detering jam mo jama lafta ko jamme bo banko kan anu mol fanan e ka fa de problem mo at the time fanan ni coalition keta wati albuka som so iya mo ne joto atelle la mo lenin iya Ibrahima mo la men comme atelle la mo le kind of impose ning trieso di mola e sawote
okay umara baraka bake elo nyinen karola janem bita Ibrahima e kuma fula fo sabajang men keda the former coalition and allegation ke ko doyle keda parti oti me yalonko wolle katina coalition nyen aka fail nte ba fala ko o manke kuti me yalonko soto da ni nata jibe history nyen do coalition keda nyame because ambe yalon nat in 2016 atinyata nyame ani jumale nat in 205 atinyata nyame jumale fana ya tinya ni nata United Front. The option was there for UDP lead it because the option in United Front was ne. Nimpati you may along 50% less or you will bring 50 delegates. Melka 10% less or you bring 10 delegates. Then we'll eliminate a cutoff among the presidential candidates. Whoever emerge will be the flag bearer. So then UDP, according to the histories and the statistics in this country, they lead all the opposition party. So automatically, if UDP come there, automatically then they will be selected as the flag bearer. But the problem with UDP is it has to be UDP-led coalition. It not has to be an independent coalition. This is forever been their problem, and this is what they always put on the table. And this thing we will do it a coalition of every Gambian, irrespective of which party you belong to, the number and the size. But for them, their emphasis kakemente always like UDP must lead, Nima lead, there will be no coalition. What any argument on that now? But moving forward to coalition 2016, UDP yeba menna coalition and NAD yeba menna United Front is sonta wala in coalition 2016 because munane sontala. At that instant stage, there are two issues at place. Me alongo. Until Gambian on Bele New Kuyatala Meakere, the leaders of United Democratic Party, Ye Muta, Amanke Silatan and Silamanta Ndumbe are condemned, as Gambian Mbe Wultanga Kukele. Mbodaje, at that initial stage, even after Dabo Mantra Kaswoto, Nanata Namfata Lonola has a presidential candidate. Because constitutional Ayantandilako, age 65 above, you cannot stand as a presidential candidate. So then that means that UDP is in a problem right now, in a dilemma. But let's look at coalition 2016 Kaba Imajta. There was a discussion at Kairaba. When Adama Barrow was selected as UDP flag bearer, they toured the whole country to test their power. But by then we have studied the political landscape and we informed the people that if politicians will not come, this time around, Alafo Natanga Kilometer in Kairaba, no man can and it is time for Yajame Wulija. So they test their power, it doesn't work, they come back and we are in the negotiation table. But when Ako 3 years old was imposed, that is not accurate because 3 years old was not DOIS idea. And UDP came with UDP came with 3 proposals in the coalition. One is UDP-led coalition. The second option is the coalition, independent coalition, which will serve for a period of 2 years. Mansour soo ma mënee génne UDP manifesto boo xam ne wane nañ ko mën nga ko wane si screen bi ma play ko gars yi gis ko rek just to read that portion bi UDP luñ tender from there rek just give me that so that because I want to bring facts on the screen so that everybody will see.
No, we will have that but, because I have the roadmap for 2016 elections
okay, very good. Okay,
but I can remember for
okay, so going forward 3 years was not imposed on anybody. The 3 years came from a committee called Good Governance Committee that was established by the coalition. They have 8 to 9 committees. You have the Good Governance Committee, you have the Campaign Committee, you have the Truth and Reconciliation Committee, you have various committees. But this key committee, Memo Good Governance Committee, was headed by O.J. Jallo. The Secretary General of the committee is Alaji S. Dabo of UDP. Then you have Auntie Amiseka representing PDOIS in the committee. They sat an agreement okeda in the coalition that go. Any recommendation coming from this committee will be part and parcel of the coalition MOU. And the flag presidential candidate will accept any recommendation coming from these people.
Okay.
Now let me go. So the 3 years came from that committee, and Alaji Dabo is the Secretary General. And his interview with Pamodu Bojan on Membe Kering, he anchored it, and Pamodu questioned him that Khalifa imposed the 3 years. He said, no, this is from our committee. We made the recommendation that the person will serve for 3 years. The presidential candidates were never part of the agreement of the coalition. They were never part of any committee. Khalifa was not part of it because he's a presidential candidate. Adama Barrow was not part of it because he was a presidential. Issa Toure was not part of it because he was a presidential candidate. So those people were not part of any recommendation coming in regards to the term of the president and his mandate and what he will serve. So the recommendation came from the good governance. It was not imposed.
Okay.
ay mulum history to koma ka fo UDP la buka son ni UDP ka balang ka bin tata na 2005 mam pati la do ya jibe mam pati la wara jibe ye fen tala makamol be kala nyame maralo be kala nyade ministre sol be nyame ni mo son da bela yalla pati do be nyim banko kan wol nene me fantes ka te fo yo fon la bal ni son ta wala halin waju wara na Minyanko, and the Magari can Bangkok in the history of this country. Namakala spoke on that Ludoko Dama. Nsondala, na fenfo, Nsonda Bella 100%.
So come Kemesan Komodo for Jaco, come Ning Dabo Findelano at a loan because of assuring, and there was a need for, Pujamala Bejemo, Enyantaka Cabo Casola, Pujama Beje. For come like Yapanyame, Dunoni Lalkana, for what are some of the issues mengalongo alcohol alinga ninke danko daro
no hani discussion on the kekane usino lem chairman tinum kabliya kafonye lo pour
go for
be kambe na nyaadile so mbijele wholeheartedly ana jani wol kasi usino yala ko banko la loi akole ko ndete lo la nyimbanko kanja ngawo belon usino loya tindo be ngola ndel mantal kele kan ka ko usino da wala nyanta lo la kate fayo so wo manke issue tinu fo usino le belo fo usino le lo wo manke issue tinu issue momento no wala ndolom ka ko be kambe na nyaadile ba kambe on kala nyaadile ni mo da ko ba a previous election 2011 nyaade kambe mbal ya sotota ndel ko no ko party led alliance yena ko mo idel ko no ta primary la kema se minfo ibe determine no nyaadile ibe UDP da iba ko no UDP 15 na nyaadile do ye 5 nadi amad by 10 nadi ite bo primary kele no how can UDP bring 15 more 5 so even way it didn't wake up so then na info amad de patrol ndol natali ye no sa primary so mandal party killing na constitutional man killing na party manifesto man killing na agenda sol man killing allah min anilla da min primary no how ibo fan conduct no nyaade banko inkani so the difference ni man ka for UDP la fa tambinya
so ninga if I understand you well memunu come in coalition no party-led alliance, omanke could come out of no, come like party-led because I'll believe on individual, I'll party-led differences in many other things. But 2016 takeda nyame, more be na ye more bondi, ye more londi, and more cartel for more mengalonka winter, come a banko kalok for as an independent candidate. Yes. So come a tell bola advocate kano.
Wala mo na fulanya, na follow momenti. Wala mtola pati obayi ntol ngam fanje ko ntol ngam pati baden tari ko fane wo itandi ntol ko ntol ngam tambi ni moli si nin tambita be masakunda sambala no nyaadi ban to leben tambila ko nyaato basically ndella patio e ba fala ko UDP led alliance ni wo man so wala fereng wala se independent candidate on naati mi yalon ko mo be d'accord la ay banko mara na ay banko mara sanji lulu
sanji fula
ni wo bata je den ngata na ka to fay
2 years
ye wala mu na second option
okay yalon nga material jamala so jam video bi janne text bi janne comme nga material fankol fanan so jam but yalon time in Kenya malum fombe be edundi nola but many nga politician dama fanan jay be a message sanjay ko ilafa double la program on kono but for now ntatul fankinola maybe next week Friday we may have another debate on another topic or even with the 3 years because it's still a debate in the country so but many along they are sending me message we will have you another time on this platform here because this is going to be a continuous program at the Fatu network here so Kex ya moy la même for come like principles and policies you don't agree on some of those things. So was that also an issue for DOI?
That is never an issue of DOI because if you see DOI of all people will allow to form a coalition with any other political party is solely for the revelation of this content. Because we know that we tactically believe that Yahya Jammeh was in incumbency and the more he is staying in power, akabamba wala nyama banko bala so ntele nyine soto ko alngana together and we form a coalition we make sure that konga Yahya Jammeh remove je and that was a clear manifestation of it that not for even when political parties left even UDP left and they went and had a meeting at Brikama to declare that they are not part of NAD after Khalifa was selected to be the flag bearer of NAD Akwe allow me and still now I continue negotiation with Lawyer Dabo and he invited Lawyer Dabo so about that. So it doesn't mean if it is we're gonna sacrifice our principle, we will sacrifice it for the liberation of the. So for us, it's not about principle, but we are solely relying on putting a constitution over.
Fitino lekena papareta. Fitino lekena nyadi le. Kabiri na dolbele na document sign from bebe na tole. Fa formta i symbol so everything so do. But inata wuli ikoibe na register la. As a political party. Usino as a lawyer, akoy ko alten na register no as a political party. Na ya ka do be duna problem ko no. Yana ko momoy. Meeting kila fula foto sabada halifa ba balandi. So mun na take otume ka diaspora mol kumani because diaspora simfanya balle play na political ko. Well ba fa ko UDP le problem halifa wolta without consulting anybody. Atata e nad muta I register as a political party. Number 1. Usino as a lawyer. Na patio mo advice mindi you went against our advice mo na take mo nani la photo la silama ati Halifa Sidia Ahmad ani Kemesen ibe photo la silama kabili photo la silama fanana ntala court to defend them ina re muta problem mo sura kabili e muta Halifa keta moti mi yalon abokela mo la tele miro dolo useno le oje defend kanum ani Ahmad
no, that's different case. Ever called there are different cases. No, different
cases.
Kabin ko bukata ku. Ni kan samba sila la miyan ko bukan wajibeje. Ibuka moyajibeje. It is lata min italam miro ka fa bitala wala. Ndol ko ntalte bunalan no mafinkinte ma with our majority. Nada bokul kono tenne.
Okay, that was munad na boda ko ni.
Ha, wala na boda ko kono
because of
kalika ital katambile ye ko ka diya itale nyame. Follow ngam foi. Wala mitele na register no
as a party when you are a part of another party.
Mbel nyanda sila ko kumba kela. Na dakora as a na. Itata wulo le na register faye. So kabaya okay, ngaje ka foko nyimu maybe hamu bali yalum bang wala jusu warole. Ina do ngata do fana ko ne samba kitiola loyal na de lote atika mo ka ku keno fo nati lafta miyeke
okay menauta because I already have that document in front of me here minati na ni mol by dibite bundo so Kex you want to add in before I
bring the phone call just what I want to clarify Ebrima abe ku fula le jakas kanjam Nad girl, they went.
Let's talk about because you got let's talk about the registration.
Registration process of Nad.
You can have the party or you want to register another NAD as well when you are part of a party.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, Omar, when Nil NAD in the idea of NAD, they all sat down and O.J. Jallow was the first person who said that Halifa Sallah, they had a meeting at Atlanta in America with the Gambian diaspora. All political parties were invited, except APRC, Wole Manson Kata, to the meeting. From there, we want you people to come together and form a coalition. O.J. stood there and said that if we select Halifa to be the coordinator, it will definitely work. Lawyer Dabo seconded it. They want Halifa to be the coordinator. They came, Atlantic Beach Hotel, they start discussing about the whole process of NAD. When Halifa was a sitting member of National Assembly and at the same time a Pan-African Parliament member. So they made a discussion until they agreed that now they were going to register NAD as a political party. NAD as a political party, but it was going to be an umbrella party, relying on Section 91D of the Constitution. And I will bring you the Constitution. You read it for the public just to hear that they want to rely on this very section to create NAD, and they will not lose their seats in the National Assembly. You can read Section 91D for me. This is
if he or she ceases to be a member of political party of which he or she was a member at the time of his or her election. So, but
provided
provided that nothing in the paragraph shall apply on the merger of the political parties at the national level where such a merger is authorized by the constitution of the party.
So, sir, what can I explain? Never explain. The party will register no has a merger. Political party will come and join together as an umbrella party. Not a constitutional merger. You can merge with other political parties. But let me don't interject. Let me just. I just want to clear. Let me help. Let me just learn. Let me just learn.
Because I have another document here. Mengalonko is also talking about the same thing from the why Halifa.
So not the if you allow me. No, I just want you to allow me to learn, please. So this is where they rely on. And when NAD they were going to register NAD, Kabikata NAD register, Halifa was not in this country. So he claimed that Halifa went to IAC. Sam Sar, after consultation with OJ and Lawyer Dabo. Lawyer Dabo even amended some part of the agreement of the NAD. So Lawyer Dabo being a lawyer, if he claimed that that was wrong, it was unconstitutional. Lawyer Dabo being a lawyer, part of those people, OJ Dalo is still alive. He can call in if he's listening. OJ Dalo was there, Halifa was not here. He was in South Africa for a Pan-African Parliament. Then when they agree on the document, they said, Sam, go and tender this document to IEC. Sam Sar went on behalf of the NAD. And Sam Sar is still alive. You can ask him or invite him. Now let me clear that portion. I want to just clear that. From there, Halifa came and they told him that, Alphaba, we went and I registered this political party. I understand. So when he said that, then how did
Alphaba?
No, so, you know. Okay, we registered this political party. We went there, we registered as a political party. No, but I will talk to IEC. IEC and he met with the IEC chairman. The whole idea of NAD is to create it as a merger and it will be an umbrella party of all of us. And he quoted Section 91D.
No,
let me learn. After you can come. Let me learn. I just want him to understand the two portions. Then that happens. There, IEC announced the registration of NAD. The clerk of the National Assembly called and write a letter for Halifa Sallah and Sidia Jaradat informing that they will lose their seat in the National Assembly. And he replied to them in a letter that we rely on Section 91D to create this as a merger. And this is our position.
Okay,
and he explained this to their members, and Lawyer Dabo accepted and become the lawyer of NAD to the court.
Okay.
So Ebrima Lawyer Halifa Manso, let me tell you, it's Lawyer Dabo and Mariama Jack Denton who represent NAD at that court. Let me just learn. Lawyer Dabo accept, but when they were at the court, double agreement was based on that NAD was a political party. Halifa wrote a letter, Mariama Jack Denton is still alive. Kayantanda let Dabo rely on Section 91D and we win this case.
Okay.
And that section was never quoted.
Let me say, more than you.
No, I just want to clear that because we are mixing the two courts. No, I just want to clear that.
Okay, well, put particularly match together, you kafunyola, you kukele. Constitutional for parties to come together, and in Soma Somanda, ni UDP, and in Doini Mall, Lafakana. Problem of the Dana car register. Science and UDP will the science and equal coalition of Minka coalition 2016. Immediately. This is mad that the constitution is talking about. There's nothing wrong with that. But to now, Kadaka Hukai register as a political party problem about. Number two, hold on, number two.
Okay.
Haiko Samsar. For Halifa Loman, for Sidian, for Samsar, like baby Musukin.
No, with consultation with OJ and Kana Bondi, with OJ and Halifa. And that
will make this interesting. I'll pass it.
Okay. So it come in for Halifa Loman. Tell me for going call the
no, Halifa Asamba. I see that what we said. Unless you withdraw that.
Don't call
Halifa was not in town.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Don't call the register, including at the Halifa.
Okay.
Because we don't mean back that I insist can. Koni nyantala register as a political party. So anong kuna ka boy la Carola, don't call that ya register.
Because what I have here in June 2005.
Okay.
And number two, Cabinet coalition ni lola, di mana mu chairman oni was je kebani asan Musa Kamara. Ni mo ni na register la community ni na bala kulu.
This was a consultation and they
agreed. It's a consultation of Nyawa.
They agreed to register.
Look, Kem say but you didn't know man tala. And didn't know for man kay la moy ka.
Okay.
Kebani fa mo balantale. Asan Musa Kamara la de Kamara. Ka fa ko ngayama lo musu lo ya bulu. Ni man na register la. Ada Halifa atale fiti da banko am fa bi janna bang atala dawo man kumaya. Itale man na kala wuta chairman bije. Atale ya fa mu tamuneti. Iti be ko ni chairman no bi tay ro register. Comme ya ni ke chairman wala al dudu do mari. This is the problem. You can go and get media atelier. What is the
okay.
You do no problem ki mo ko nja. Asan Musa Kamara ya mari. Akay kanake. Sam tata sidani ya sidani itale. Ikama bi defend the man. Ode ko man telephone.
Yeah.
Well, we said that advice.
No. If you advise, the problem is if OJ is he advised, then why will he defend them in the court?
Okay, now because in June 2005, Salah was expelled from the National Assembly.
Yeah.
The speaker is the
clerk.
The clerk was speaker.
No, I'm just telling you.
Last week. Na kacha ninto kufula la fintreje for resign tell bang for by so because that's what I'm driving to. Okay, ite konunko
Ndeko Halifa no resign because they have an option when the matter was at the court, either to resign from NAT and continue with their day, or they either resign from day and become and they deliberately say that they rather die, but they will say that NAT yeta and they refuse. They go to the court and the court declare it automatically. So they all the court case in, and Dabo was the lawyer. So if you claim that Dabo advised these people, Dabo will not go to the court and defend these people. Dabo was the lawyer. Madam Jack Denton was assisting him.
Let me help you one thing about it.
No, tell me.
Help you one thing.
No, tell me. Okay. Dabo was part of it.
I am the one moderating this. So
when you're talking, I keep quiet.
So maybe I'll be la demanding so that we can men fanam be la moy kan.
Yes, I understand.
It's a long men man ning ko kala mutanum isi fen kala noje pour soma kama. Al harin tol fawal be because ñaar demanding be lano yella le mol fanam be call in kala at least one or two. Ngajele people are still calling me. But let's talk about the resignation the issue now, expel or resignation.
Yeah.
Expelled. And that's what I have in June 2005. June Karokono 2005. Because Salah, Halifa Salah was expelled from the National Assembly and him, along with 3 others, opposition MPs on the grounds the dual membership of NAT, an opposition alliance that PDOIS had joined earlier. Dual Fenko, okay, come here, do register. Walatina by National Assembly, Halifa and 3 others. That's what we have here. So, because they had been registered as a political party, and the Supreme Court, or time Supreme Court in Memphis, where you cannot hold dual membership. Against a Gambian constitution, or come like you cannot hold a dual membership. Come here, Tarnola, Ning Party Dokono, dual membership.
I understand.
Okay.
So, but ila argument we went to last week, he resigned.
They resigned.
Okay, can you tell us
when when the case was first mentioned, these people were given a time to decide whether they will rather continue with NAT or they will, and they prefer to continue with Renard and lose their seat in the national. So when I say that they resign, I'm talking about that they have an option to even go back to DOI and continue with it. But for them, they prefer losing their seats on the Franco for NAD rather than. So that's what I said, that they resign. But I didn't say that like they didn't sack them. That's the judgment of the High Court. They already judged that, you know, they have sacked them. That's what was before the court. And the interpretation of the court, they decided that they cannot hold 2 membership. But what I'm telling you, Priya, understand, these people rely on the merger. But, you know, in the different case and the whole idea, they could not rely on this very section. Mariama Jack Denton is still alive. The note was written to Mariama Jack, and she was convinced. If you rely on Section 91D to say that this was a merger, because it's not an individual who joined the party, it is the membership of the party that joined NAD. So you have to understand, if an individual joined, that means, but this is the membership of a party that DOI has a general join NAD. So it's not an individual. So that individual cannot hold 2. But this is the whole branch of the party. Me and joined a NAD. So you have to understand, when we said a person joined and political party join. When a person joins, you cannot hold 2 membership in a party. But the moment your party itself join an organization, is a merger. Okay. So this is what I want people to understand.
Okay, yeah.
Omar, ndega mi fa sene ata nte jam fela nyko. Okay. Ndeko kabile nyi moli ya mari. Ala kana parti yolo. Ila nyato ko biji asan Musa Kamara. I mo danko. Itel tade parti yolo. Ataka mem fo ko option dila. Jani ba klako de safaro kala tudi IEC. Ada nyante ko mandi dal follow. Aya fo he atel de ale parti yolo de. And the constitution ko ten Either ale resign from DOI or ale resign from NAD. Klaki me batude. Klaki IEC the chairman or safe.
No. IEC even give a document to these people, and IEC members, they even give a document to NAD that they understand that it is a merger, and they give him a form for NAD to fill and submit it. That document is still in the archives. No, that's what the ruling of the High Court. That's the ruling of that's the ruling of the High Court. Clerk Act and Khalifa rely on this section and reply to the clerk.
This section is clear. This section is clear. Hani show manda. Okay. Madani, once you can anytime. UDP in court left. Hani show manda. That force round primary. Na primary ke man 50% solo. But you say margin to go for second. That's a margin. That's not wrong with that. That's not wala. Man so min na wala mo ko party register no ani nyi fa na constitution mo fo jang.
Constitution will accept the merger if it is not accepted by your party.
But coalition of constitutional. So
no more for that.
No, yes, but we discussed little about the NAD and the expulsion, the resignation, and so on.
That one is.
But like now, let's just move on about the failure of the coalition. Muna na coalition of failure, Ibrahim.
Coalition follow. Nga for dunya na man correct. Ko biye wala ya failing. Wala nga go back to NAD. Kadu kabiba sila kan NAD ko kacha. Député quartier fayo bekela nyama fotale, presidential bekela nyama fotale, local government bekela nyama fotale, nsita. Kablimba say na fanan dunia bela fanan bentaje. Na banku mol ambassador min banyim banko kan. Ni bi nge kumandi na nje nsita assignta. But kabli ni mol nata. Ye coalition okay 2016 ibe korontorin ko usenda ko tijande ala nan tari ade na be findila be ni ko fengela itana ye ko natina. They only talk about the presidential. Ko president be design from a party no bota je anyam telefonan election of fengena election ate lo ka defo yo befo kanisa ba korontori wol
kets falbe upuna na ba korontori
no fulanya e man fe fo député quartier fay ba kala nyame so kabrin taga député quartier fay wala ño sa bo fo ga wol oma la fa mo le je fa kabrin ño sa bo keta muna fo da UDP ko mbakala tactical alliance ni UDP siara damen ya candidate o londije ni ndo ko siara damen ya candidate o londije ni Amad Ba siara damen ya candidate o londije you understand but Halifa ko no na presidential kenyame mbe ni fana kala wala nyam independent mo be resign ko te na lawyer ba Hussein akoy ko yaron ko ni independent candidate alunda as independent candidate in parliament hanya siran kemena soto ni APRC not with even 3 seats. It will never come out of the député Bunkolo because I tell you, Farulen Fen, I tell you, Mantala Dula, Imagine Barona Patiola because I don't know what a man can at a 10 Dulat. saya ka dulato so useni yenye fo ko nani yake wonyama hani do ko ani APS ko nani ni sira sa bole basia al kana ke wonyama nani yake wonyama independent no nyati na faso to la because you have majority and minority so hanada num partido GDC ni sira kile na nyindo ni sira kile na wala be majority leader and wala be minority leader number 2 ni bido binala majority leader ni wala kana la masa kunala mo kon ay dundi ay yamalo fa ko hani ndel takala wala nyama ndel ngake nyama ndeng ni ngake no nyama ndol kon del to sonna wala
Rex muna natal ko kind of independent independent National Assembly members instead of turning come tactical alliance ni menna mo shara dame ite la mo
no your question is what was the failure of the coalition
sure
once you were interrogate for
okay
I quite more where the failure start
sure
ngalo ne Gambia jam everybody absolutely believed that the coalition was well planned and well structured, and it has led us to what we didn't achieve for 22 years. Now, kada nyawnya put kana together to form a coalition, and the failure always comes. This time around, before we start, we wait until everybody select their presidential candidate. Because the coalition is not about party. It's about somebody who want to stand as a presidential candidate. And the first meeting was to invite all presidential candidates. The tactic is to come with a coalition, and we'll go in for a primary, and whoever wins happens to be the flag bearer. We will all support the party. You mobe accept.
10 minutes.
I understand. They start. They look at all conventional on all the structures and they all accepted to this. So you mean for a committee let them go with their C. Nisiran and they will come. That is the convention committee. Farmara Tambaja Wulaya chair. They came with the modalities conventional bekelanyame, and they accepted that for 70 delegates be bonana every party to Purkanana Yake. And all those things were successful. Just to summarize there, we move forward. We win the election. And the agreement was that all those 8 committees or any recommendation they came with will be part and parcel of a draft MOU. And they draft that MOU. Kabio MOU draft for pareta. They review it 3 times and they finalize. And there's a video here that I want to play for people to hear what was agreed on that the very day. So now we have agreed on this MOU. This one, after the campaign, we will sign this to be a legal document that will guide the transition. That's where the problem emerged. Kabin Dabo Nathan, and he goes through this document. Dabo that MOU will never be signed. So you cannot go jump yet for National Assembly election. That was the document. Mealonko will tell you that the president will be answerable to the coalition, rather be an executive president that will decide. Dabo that will make Adama Barrow a toothless president. So for him, he wants Adama Barrow to be an executive president. Yeah, understand. He refused to sign that document. Ikoko, maybe you didn't understand the context of the document. Let us give you the document to go with it. 3 days document, Babu.
Okay.
They convey another meeting. No, it has to be clear. I understand. 3 days document of Babu. They sat down and Kairaba to wait to decide on the MOU to be signed. Dabo was nowhere to be found. My party Laramoto will maratata noma. Yeah, understand. Dabo still in his position, the MOU will not be signed. And that MOU constitutes how the ministers will be selected. And ministers will be bolanyadi, what will be their responsibility and the phone code. That's where the failure starts. This document, and this will hold Adama Barrow accountable to the coalition. And this is the document that will tell you that how the ministers will be selected, please. And I want you to play just that video. You hear from Alaji S. Dabo, who was a UDP member. On the video, what they said on the memorandum.
Okay, let's just take a listen to that clip.
Please.
From member Caring and Pamudu Bojana interview sort some times ago.
Good governance convention campaign committee democracy campaign committee ngol bele kafuna nyoma na draft comme ka ki isul samanan nga wolta nga ke MOU na Halifa assign proita ayun compile mbole kolla MOU wala nga yifo ko draft MOU biringa anata moli ya jeko no kudo beje ndela committee ko na ko dol dasatale
de la committee
comme committee na ko dol fo imantara je wota yol nyanta talajele comme ni draft sambana mba review kan fo adjustment yeke wa adjustment bir wol keta tata ko de ke ngaka ngamra signa fula sabanjo nko siranga akanyanta woto man draft chawo kunna okumoto o kuma kumoto man draft ka jëm koledron memorandum of understanding of coalition 2016 san comme nin nata fem manyana tulaje dron ka signé dron wala nyanta tulaje
okay
alaji moy akoyta say muna na
okay,
man say
hold on okay min bije alaji kam min fo jawo itel nyantel ñi fo sagnale danen ka tew ka fay
so but okay, who do you hold responsible for that?
Woli be look ndamantara mo kilim bonde kanyega mo kilim ko nin do in ko le plano mo nyinti andi koronto tole na dana ye femo pe amamba danen ka tew fo be fayla nin ku mo nyin nyanta sagnale ngane ma sign ngane yeba do fokade fay kola because yeba dun kan ko min kono jani yeba dun no kono nyanta ko be da korondilal ferol le bije ferol min tinyata kabende la ke bana am loya da jibe ko nyilla nyi mantaku ya understand because kam batu nan dame nanga je senendila doy ni man majority so nyim banko kan yebe ko man ke fa wafi buka keno ikamina fo mo ko UDP alimbe party ndindi je pali ba nanga ben so
let's talk about the core issue that like the alaji mem for thing yeah so o issue nying so yalla ya follow ko problem before carte fo nyim fo eke ini ko nyanda ka sign so should you only blame a party or an individual for that problem or is supposed to be
ndeko ko miliye sita kanyi sanjilulo kanyi saboke amanta ku ila nyaton ko famu minti miliye nyi ko na miliye atiteki fonka fa atiteki hotel itel mi adu mol bulu problème bana wol o man dela problème manke ka fa ko anyanda kala sanjilulo fo sanji sa banko ni molbe ko ku kela fo UDP la ma funa mba yesiyel wajibe kana bule fonction ni dia noma ba niyaje fana keda min bije nital lafanu min no man so don kule te kala num ndela point be wodo neto
Omar
yeah
sorry malafike kundo I just want to emphasize here for you understand UDP la resolution we maintained to the IEC the same memorandum was quoted in their resolution that go if we agree to build a coalition we will have a memorandum of understanding which will be signed by all members of this alliance Melankomba formula and that the same MOU Alaji S Dabo and Alaji S Dabo was sitting on behalf of UDP. So if Alaji S Dabo and Yam Seka Kada Dembo by force they came with any decision from the party, that shows you that the independence of the party. But if the party is controlled by one individual, you can annul all the decisions that have been made. Yeah, Alaji S Dabo Mojana, they agree and they accepted that after reviewing it for third time, they agree now this is the Memorandum of Understanding of Coalition 2016. What is left there is to sign. Umar, understand that we had a convention on the 30th of October. November, December was election. Campaign was coming. So they say, let us concentrate on the campaign because we all accept that this is a well-drafted document and we all agree. So what is left there is just to sign. So it doesn't need, because they believe that everybody had adhered that Kuni is a good document. Okay. So meant to that sign. So woman after or before the election, it doesn't matter. What matters is you all adhere that is a very good document. Alaji has attested that is a very good document. So why Dabo had a sign? Because he wanted executive president. So it was clear.
Every party Momo ena with 70%. Yala I'm gonna for the administrative secretary. Aka ko ngi mutalen kam ngi say nga sotole.
Okay.
How follow.
So last week kachafana. Nada follow come Halifa vice president yakwa Bolton. Yeah. Kon isim mol hakilo demanding just fay mole o kana.
Yala nyim fam be for no ko nita convention auto. Min imagine as who lead the event coning. The election will be the president, Mimbe Wonoma, or the vice president. You know, come Kabri Wakeda, at a month foster, a man na second fananda. Yeah, Ninkuma, Madan the Kala, Barola deputy party leader. But I can claim Wolon Catele roll bar playing in Kokono. Honey, my father for a quarter long. Come in my father of Abed Dakar, I call my man Tonyafo. Mike, hey, you remember Moloko Bicane Basambakande? I could let this not true.
That's not the issue.
That is not
if you want,
vice president Yala. A masoro. Is I quit all man of minister Aparasla, a man of a fen. We never get a Tonyali because vice president have to hold on the never what young. Imam Parasoro, Imam Fed the Kabim, a man vice president Yasoro, I got the father Paraso bill. Okay,
that minister issue will come because I almost I interview all these politicians. So just coming.
Kabiri Wakeda, il a fait le ministère. kabiri sidia ko baro president kate ne ko mbeke ni minister kareleti bara nan da ka ko nga advice soto e ko ngeke ni minister kareti aka ko silam fang ndeka nyanta bela fang nga be tuje you understand so ñi ñori ta ko la junale so ntel se ñi ne soto no ndemi fo la mo
yalong o natal dum okay before you come like interview mem findira num couple of days ago baro mem fokam but before this time last year ning halifa Sidia Jata interview la no because ning ko be na no minister ko ako sital dundo baro kay ko I will make you mbekela external foreign affairs minister même minister men ngalon ka marning nim banku dol temo o time o campaign we keren the other day the amuta kana kay ko modolo ko ngake foreign minister o bada
modolo advice e ko ngeke education minister
hanim badum kana o kay ko mola e ko intel comme mbekela because mbekela foreign minister luna rafa ko ha modolo ko ngake foreign minister
okay
baro yo fo sidé
okay
e dara meeting abdullah doto baro kay ko mbekela minister of education lati another fay ko make kafula nyomale higher education and basic and secondary education ngebe dila because ila londo in Kenya so ako another mem fay lundo ate sidia mem fonye ako baro e ko kana worry intela kola back because ngal nako I know what we are getting into ngal nako mbeta duna men kono kana fenkentela kola back so coming baro fana ngala interview moyle akaynil kumal second one I salifa kumal kilim fula I sida kumal kilim fula but e kamem fay ko central committee so Kex was it because Halifa did vice president Rwanda Lamol Pulata not to take a ministerial position?
Oh, I told you the draft MOU kabring Nilman Sonka signed automatically until the intention that the coalition have already diverted that direction and that is the only MOU that can guide this whole transition. So Kabimo for Intellialonko, these people have another direction that is different from the direction of the coalition because already winter and they feel like their party is inside. But Ebrima Dibba Halifa Kal after the vice president Yalla, we all had Adama Barrow when he was in Dakar. What of coalition was minister position of Mantara. Adama Barrow went for the impasse and he was interviewed on TFM. I mean for Jakala vice president Bekela Musolet. For Halifa Musolet. So your claim that Halifa left the vice president, that is false. Because Barrow Fongale Adaira Kala vice president will be a woman. Amafo ko abekela kewot. Halifa Sallah do manke kewot. So automatically Barrow has already made his decision. So saying that Halifa was looking for the vice president is false. You know,
but
it's
can that decision be changed like how Barrow changed his
decision? He didn't even think of constituting the coalition at that point in time. Coalition man constitute. There was not.
No, let me respond to this.
No, he talk. I didn't. It's Amansoro. But Haruna Drame interview with Yam Seka. We all had it. And we have the material evidence if time permits us. I mean, if Akwate, Yam Seka, Halifa Sallah, Dembo by force, Fatmata Tambajang, we are not interested in position since the initial stage. Oboda Yam Seka UDP la number 2 on Haruna Drame's network.
Ako iko.
Okay.
Akaya for.
No, hold on, money. Don't keep playing these things.
No, evidence.
Look.
Let's just have that video, just a clip, just a couple of seconds,
okay.
and just move on.
Maleral ko fi bobu ñame na ko wax ku melni Khalifa Sallah mu na bëggu place exécutif bu ko nek ministre fi ma am interest mo National Assembly Sidia Jata na bëggu ta nek ministre National Assembly la am interest man ma ne bëgguma place totally jamala bëgg ci réew mi Fatoumata Tamba Dieng mi tay nekon vice président bëggu place motax may wax sa Dembo Bojang mi nekk advice na bëggu place ñun ñi ñoo bañoon place
léegi ñu bari lu ñu wax ñu ne yéen UDP
Hold on.
Okay. Yalong, to make this thing fruitful, people are watching.
Thank you.
For posterity, Fonsi Lamoignola.
Wala nanko ako, nyinko. Because Sidia, kabri kaya ko mbekal foreign minister di lumina. Ama fanin temal la fi pala sola de. Aye dele. Basically, silence means that's okay. But kabina like I go take a foreign minister di long. Mbekal minister of education di long call falinta. mbe Ministry of Education higher and lower mbe be ka flo nyama ko in fact place ko tuje. You understand? But initially, it left the president. It left the president ya doron nela. It left do ko kala modo e. It left the president ya doron mo le ke to le kore wote. It left ke mo alfani. So it left because Halifa contest for primary. So now if I make a president that man can defend over. It left the president whether the National Assembly you are independent person like when you are president you are independent person.
Okay.
Halifa's
and number two, another mean for Jawya Molkono. It is my president minister, CDM minister. I can't put you for Modo from Tata. What is the party you want to do? They can become ministers? Because I told them all from the
what binds us together? They will fail. I can't sign now. So we cannot be part of men.
But I mean that parliament for parliament is all part of the government.
UDP failed to
accept. Jalibe mo dum la ni ko kon kabring akala ken ni ko say kan min ni nga solo because am ko na ta primary ni da di am do dorong ate primary ni be wi bara UDP for fair city. Kabring na da do ko do for man ka de fa ate primary ni to.
Is there a problem between UDP and from your own point? Do you have a problem with Halifa?
I don't have no problem with Halifa. I'm nakeda. Ye moldu ni problem o min kono. Mbe min kono. Sa iteli da bon yele ko tol ni barol ben ko ha li bulay da ba nga hani de. Ndi lefte mol attention of pull back. Comme ben problem o min be kono ten January 20 bita findila il a problem on them. So ndika jere sen ni mo sa Halifa ko di bon kono ka ko. Si dia ko di bon kono. Si dia ko di bon kono ka ko mol ko. Nyin ko ti nyadal kabin 2017 dollar haji tije. So that's why I have problem. Then Halifa man problem solo.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Just hold on the line for now.
Just hold on. Yes, and I want people to understand this very well.
Yeah.
Because UDP is leveling that for the 3 years is imposed by DOI, and I want this one to be very clear to the government. Ebrima, let me just start. I told you that for the 3 years emerged from the Good Governance Committee, which your members were there, and they agreed that because Halifa only proposal I make he will only serve for 2 years. And Munana proposal okay because his age was at 63. Now contest at 65, not for more than 2 years, right? He will violate the constitution. He will not change the constitution to suit him. So he will only serve if he was elected to be a flag bearer of the coalition. He will only serve for 2 years, but he will lay the foundation. I said to Ture he is going for 5 years. So the Committee of Good Governance said, you see, they catch the cocoa now. Let us balance. You go 5, you don't go 10. Let us agree in the middle. Okay. They came with the 3 years. It was not Halifa. It is the Good Governance Committee, which was part of PDOIS. Halifa was not part of.
Okay, we just have a couple of phone calls.
So this has to be clear to the Gambian people to know that it is not. And
wala nyinte ka ko UDP wala be 3 years ko ma ke fasa ndako man soto
but UDP they defended that stay after 3 years one on constitution and that is wrong section 66 of the president
ndol ko
I move on ko the same again and you impose that now the 3 years must be accepted and UDP never distanced themselves from that statement when he said that the 3 years
I will just craft your indulgence. So let me just take a call from somebody. Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Omar.
Yes, Mijang.
Yeah, mbe text control na mbe Dibba from control.
Jamal. Thank you, Jamal. Sadio, okay.
Yes. Obviously, nalla moy ibela point sol lale. But yara ko niya landi with evidence. And then you have a reason rather than assumption or some sort of like coming Namira or yet feed wala nya.
Right.
But I am saying interview niya lamo regarding coming vice president position. I think Dibba was playing politics in regard to coming Halifa Lavera vice president Kabri Masoto. That's why they don't do this.
Right.
But Ajiyam Seka believe Ajiyam Seka will come over the media and go for Mayor Lamansoto. They understand. But what Dibba need to understand, well, I don't know them very well, but these are the people, many are there,
right.
Obviously, they are being day one.
Right.
And secondly, Dibba they understand that in an ideal world, democracy man ke formula di. Strategy lam dura esut nya me ka fenke wala nya. But I go value less or many you have to respect. Come here to do the will of the people.
Yeah.
Ato mo la human right and ila fenkul. But ka foko ko nya ta kala den pam ka min ta ko abe written list to let and that doesn't exist anywhere in the world.
Thank you. Yeah.
And secondly, ka foko kariyul mansion na do ko kala do ko. Taje mo ni be duniya ko nyanta principle so la ni ma principle so wrong ko mi aka mun kala ko ita dal you don't have your independent mind more like I decide okay and then you go forward the problem there is that even in the western world and it Dibba America menga bigi there are people who are not interested in working with Trump
right
because they feel that with him and then there are people in this UK who are not interested in working with any other single prime minister that is unique it exists everywhere in the world but I'm going to go
all right, thank you so much, Abaka Sadio. So many people want to call.
Thank you. Let me respond to this gentleman.
Okay, there's somebody on the line, but just hold on for a minute, please.
Democracy the other back. Ni man place kuta nyilto.
Just hold on. Yeah.
Ni place kuta nyilto. Kabin 1985 ni le parti oloja.
Yeah.
Itel nene modo na na mimbe tembe le. Itel mo flo. Halifa ni na barada masra sidia samana. Sita ba flo nan ko mangati place kula. How can you say that? Okay. Mo sifal mi ka diamute. Ni man kabin itel meta parti ol be ni bango kambi.
Okay.
Tasa bani libe masani le ko mal place. Il le fait mi do wala de kala no. Mo le tete ko to taliben ni ala tete kala mo talibet. How long are we going to be listening to these people?
Ebrima is just shouting, and if the moment I shout, we will not.
Okay,
I'm coming from the last second.
Okay, somebody is coming. Hello.
Let him just land, and I will help.
Hello, Omar.
Nam. Mbijandrong.
Yo, ngo.
Jamalem.
Wandi
Wandifa. Okay.
Ambe muflo be control naji.
Abarka bake.
Okay, but yalang Omar sometimes the man of mul phone ika tonya gele kenya kasale bikala kafo. Because ni na rin kwale sunu ni phone Dibba be form tanyame. Omar yalang minam problem mo because jama man history on jama be after 2016 election ole na tanan ya understand ye fage ko ni Gambia la politiko yalo nen wake malo. You understand? Okay, ni kwale sunu wala fatma tamba jari malo fa ya remember atele ñing ko ñing ke janni ka dabo ñu mu darum fo fas fatma tamba janna bi ñing ko pour patiol be ke kilin
right
fada camera ni sidia fada camera ni sidia jara interview on Fadu network han time maninal 2015 sidia ko mo men ko fatma tamba jamma mu sol be kam fada diaspora je ko sidia mo ñena fatma da fekk law ñam you understand amani na trilane amad bay be man so andu usually ka fosol many along political party pour que be samana waro kex ñol do min do ko political party nam ke APRC ñi dol be jele nam ke PDOIS to le gum halma so na tet part la indak o alliance for ñing kon mo na de man naje you understand so kabri ñu liaje ko damu mu halifa alon ko ye damu mu sa na opportunity pour ñake president because halifa jaal da waro UDP amal flat bi ara fo ba selek la fo da selek akom bat ni observe na ñamul kafundi ñoma yaldi fatma tamba je sa mo ñi tawla kabira dina rena you understand kabira na mo ñi na tawla
yeah
ako ko because da wara je sa inde mu right passing the puriya men select you understand so kabiri mon na be select khalifa fa coalition agreement a problem that force the kabira bala manifestation ri kan janni kata election wala ni adam baroni ahmad bani bolon di fo mo ñi na jele la ba because alifa ni mo agree da 3 years later Khalifa nara la diamo ko na ko na de winda be safla 2 years la ko fa ko solo agreement ni konda mayne ko mo be ka gi
okay yeah
am the point kilim fana fole ni yalo ke sanko ko le so ni tinya da kabri presidential election ya na wala okay but sorry covering ministerial appointment wa tinya do wa
no mo fo ko MOU when MOU mansan ma fo kabin ko kabin MOU mansan no
okay
cannot put words in my mouth so I just have to clarify that
put across Omar
Mr.
okay CDA was about 2016 ni 2017 ni tinya ani la mor kam fo le mu covering minister appointment wa do le mu coalition ni tinya but na tinya coalition minister appointment ani deputy kadre fo jumala fo lo keta
minister appointment
jumala fo lo keta
minister
okay media along system moment tinya already sai for 3 months after ida da murane mina again na the same process ni ko dege kana deputy ya fana because ideal da halifa bulala tam impose la wata ko molo ye wolije e malla fo because nintela mun da ko system moment tinya already ida murana wo ko dege murana halifa la take part la in deputy karde fa yo sai anala on idea na ko dege bana
thank you very much
ko ke wala nyaade ko jodi kadi amu dindi ni wala mol be rawol kanne
bari ko e ga pati jumala so
wandi fa sana
wan itodu
wandi fa sana ga ma ko wandi fa bajol
wandi fa bajol e ga pati jumala support
UDP la, do you understand?
Boy, sorry, Omar, I'm not going
Ani fa barka bage wala. All right. Okay, me kex ngin kale ya ko 2 years so menga way coalition on my. Thank you so much. I think I'm for the agreed on 3 years.
Yeah.
But Halifa said 2 years if he wins. I think way coalition on the mind. What do you say to that?
Omo coalition undermine Halifa man lafika constitutional falling pura ayata suit coalition hadn't been that Halifa Koko I'm going for 4 years and he's above coalition agreement but he's going below the agreement of the coalition automatically because everybody want to be a leader so need a transition in 2 years you finish everything you lay the foundation and multi-party contest what way coalition of mine undermine Ebrima let me just learn when the guy call you respond so the UDP girl so I have to respond so give me the time so I understand
just stay online caller
yes.
Banka place
yeah so the issue in Ebrima Nyol coming for why Halifa was not able it is very clear that they will set a think tank that will come with a blueprint for all the ministers and Gambians in the diaspora are witness they send their CVs for that to be established and Halifa I want to head this institution whereby the Gambian will be invited they will send their CVs and was CV develop and they will create an expert bank clusters of experts. Whatever minister sold the blueprint, sold the Minister of Agriculture, what will be the blueprint for the transition? Without a salary. They sat and meet at Kairaba and set a date. And Adama Barrow, during his speech, he said it in one of his speech, he will set that a committee. He went and sat at Kairaba for 2 hours. Nobody came. At Barrow, I was not safe in Kairaba here. That was the only position Halifa left a man. Prior to that, Adama Barrow came, I want to make you an advisor. I will accept the advisor voluntarily. Without a salary. But the whole idea is not that individual. The whole coalition is not about an individual. It's not about a political party, the power that you have. In that election, let's put our parties aside for 3 years. Why should we put our party aside for what? They sacrifice their party for 15 years. You don't have a party, you have a football club. That's not a sacrifice. Okay. I have somebody online. We can do it for national. Hold on. Let me say something. We can do it for national. Let me say something. Dear Halifa is to respect the constitution to serve only 2 years so that at the constitutional falling. Why wouldn't he respect the constitution and do 5 years rather than 3 years? 3 years unconstitutional. No, sorry, Omar, and I want to clear this before Banka. 3 years is not unconstitutional. And go and read your section 65 of the All right, the president can resign anytime after resuming. And this is the ignorance that is selling this country. They are saying the 3 years is unconstitutional. Hello, Banka. Okay, let's use this game. Hello, Banka. All right.
Watching this thing, personally, I am so proud of both DOI and UDP.
Right.
I'm so proud of Halifa, Sidia Wulani, Usen Dabo. For the kind of, because they are debating on what happened, what should be, the Gambia that should be, and all that. That's a proud moment for our country.
Yeah.
Definitely, no matter what, but they have set up something we are
right.
I think this is
we have another engagement. Seriously.
Hello?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, is that Omar Wali?
Yes.
Yes, it's Musti Jabang here. I want to contribute on your show.
Yes, Musti.
Yes, basically,
right.
Yeah, but the contribution of Mumunti. Gambia be is because of political interest.
Okay.
Trying to sell yourself in a manner alongo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Purundol Butanun Dami. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, Allah can work in very mysterious way. One thing. Ni Halifa ni man agree nung putri dela.
Yeah.
There is no way doing that better than in coalition.
Right.
That's 100% clear. Yeah. Natara fanang Usainu Dabo Mantara nung prison kono. There is no way UDP better than in coalition kono. Because Ntolngalo ne ko Dabo Bafalo ko UDP is the majority. Nate manke party leadership. Then nate man coalition lead. Then nate better ala hajol. You understand? Ulatina alaye nyimbeke. So pour Halifa Sallah, ate si ka ko nate stita nate ma for 2 years. Ate be constitutional point dila. That is not real. Because Munkata J, Natara Halifa, Natara election of is day before his birthday.
Yeah.
I election of win. Lua automatically, I stumbled the because Lua Mafoko never 65 years, critical no president. No. Never 65 years, it's no election. So, Moshilo no election. Then, 65 years, after he made a Tamo Lepono, and in Yankaka Tamo finish. You understand?
Right.
But it's out, yeah. So what? Yeah, you put your man like that. You be alale alandi akete nyami.
Yeah.
Naman kanu what? There is no way.
Yeah.
In coalition or belula.
Thank you so much.
All this mix up hapunta.
Right.
So you mbala ronga UDP la position.
Right.
You understand? UDP in yanta kubasila. 1 minute. Until for 5 years. Don't try to play with Gambian intelligence ka poko Usainu Dabo la position olom. Munat na kabri Usainu Dabo na to kutike announce ate fango sita press conference oto. Akosta UDP la position mu 5 years di. Asol be son tawala. You know, I mean it's 3 years asol be son tawala. And in kabri after 3 years. Ntol nga ngebe jele jang. Kabri Usainu Dabo fintila after 5 years. Momo ye 3 years for jambe sambale kitiola. UDP be taka Usainu Dabo koma. So yenying interest self-interest pula. Na Gambia jube mol man tarastino la mol kanyulu be sutele ñu la James Benton ngey sutele da fa kon tebe ministre par palaso naka ni tebe advice palaso dala par man la ci gerjo wo yaati nako Halifa man pare commitment la no you understand wala party jo ko kela.
All right.
You know,
Muslim, I have to interrupt you here because other people also want to call in. So thank you so much.
Let me just clarify, Muslim. Mafo Janko Halifa ko the 65 years now continued to violate the constitution. For him, he said that the 3 years in the transition, he can do it within 2 years. And for him, he don't want to just go beyond the 65 years age limit. Since that is the provision of the constitution. Mafo ko, he said when he continues, it will violate the constitution. It doesn't violate any constitution, and he didn't say that. But Halifa said the transition, he can run it within 2 years and he will lay the foundation for Gambia to go for multi-party contest. So for him, he's going 65, he will stop there. He will not change the constitution to suit him so that he can go furthermore. This is what I said. And it's very clear.
Let me also clarify UDP. Usino nene mafa mo ko barote jila 3 years. Ako, momo ko iba forcer la jam. Forcer wolof. Fulan jam fanan na minfo wala mnyinti ko. Baro de na kan bunya ajita 3 years is better. But if you want to go for 5 years, that's he's an incredible. So the mafa baro gi by force mafa kana UDP.
But I era kumo nyande kanne kapo ko come Dabo ko because and by ni menka gi by force.
Ha, I want to. You have a video in your play.
Fine, I have the video. I was at
the first day I follow me. You know, below lumina nyosa bobi. I want to. Simple.
So
go ahead.
So why the change of position now?
No, we didn't change any position. Hani kabring golung nim baro la fajira 3 years ka kan bunya. UDP na ma fa ko baro fajira 3 years. Ndol ne mo fa baro anywhere. I'm coming from the Constitution 5 years mandate for him to serve up to 5 years.
Okay.
But if you want to step down 3 years.
Yes, just hold on. Jamalem.
Ya ini mbare banyari mbala ka jala ma kan na dal ala ni di banyol.
Abarka bake.
Yeah, like I said, na madal na you know.
Thank you so much.
But the entire yamin in pool be kay moma. Where double the pool be covered you know, Gambia and man had no to UDP to if a Gambia sambala blue on a dali, no the left labulo and a tiny adin black on a blue of the salad. Gambiano area the political kono baba kele no you mantra fera ninno manama ke fruit loya Dabo I came mansati banko kam so ala mam mo men ke no mansati ida ke no la mansati.
Thank you so much. Itodu
ndeto mu la mi sisele di kam ko mandi SD la no
SD. Thank you so much. Abarka bake. All right, okay. Abarka ba. Ima kwani ne banko la problème mo. Di way sonta wala.
Yalla ni parti be jibe. UDP bulo be santole. Mo kuta buka join kafuto jadago ga UDP. Ite ya mo kuto join da kafu ma fa fa mo fonni muso oli Dibba min join ta UDP kunu. Way ma fa akula jibe. Amas kare jane ay ma fa akula jibe.
Na bi ngama nimbe la individual.
Mama sabale.
Ha.
Yo bare budo silang. Hani finkinte wala ya nimbe tul kutin tol. Ibe ya no UDP min kata Gambia produit ko kon moto so la ja. Nsembul kon ni konti mol ni fote ni ola. Nyim banko praibo. Ani mol min tara bunjaw kon pour nyim banko e bo UDP. Min la UDP ka man la ka fukilin. Na to interest de malem. Mbe bolaje. Ndel ma fa ko Ousainou Darboe bakale president di Bayport. Ngo mol le patio before UDP. Mol fa hani bi mol be patio la kan pour ka president. Mona ntel le president ya nyim banko. Le president ya na legacy to nyim banko ka mi ya ko ni mamadu mol sa 5 ans. That's all. Ni mena fa take ko UDP ka min ke ka kalwa solta. Ka kidota. Ka butero da fa mol fa. Ifana nyanda wala ko no de just men ndere ngi danko la way ndema ke ma fe Dibba
Dibba ko ay allegation okay the last time ko the failure of the coalition we are talking about the failures ndo nga fele ko it all emerged from Kabring they failed to adhere to the very document that should keep them together and they insist that they need an executive president and this is why and that's why Adama he's clearing a political party because he have that executive. He's not answerable to the coalition and this was caused by Darboe not adhering to the agreement. But let's move forward. Kata found Darboe found that ministry was a foreign affairs. How it was conducted. It is the intention of the coalition. The change was to put competent people there because now I realize our institution has failed us. Yeah. And to amend those institutions, you need competent people to serve in those ministries, all various positions, so that they will lay the foundation for next generation to come. But people that were appointed as officers, protocol officers and other things, the position was never advertised. Darboe prepare a list. You go to the Public Service Act, grade 9, you must have a diploma before you will be even appointed as a protocol officer. And we all know that people were mounting that position that doesn't even have a diplomatic position. But the same diplomat will go and sit over the TV. If you want to have a position here on Pandere, you must be in UDP government. Okay. So Darboe was not looking for a competent to put them there to lay the foundation for you, but he was doing nepotism and favorism. And that was not the intention of the coalition.
So imagine Halifa and others are in the government.
No, hold on.
No, it's not only
he's referring to me.
List.
Because they're Panderi. I mean, for
no, you went to Panderi, but I'm talking about the competent people, whether they serve the grade 9.
Panderi.
Okay.
When was that? That was immediately after election.
Or 2016.
I know mo le fe ku ki eke kuti politiko ko ni banko ka betala UDP ku buga teki si politics si Gambia fo nga boka UDP ndala mo fonu just called my name
no
okay
anu wonam toñat nga mol teki ni banko kan se konti mbul ko no fo nga toñat
so let's look at the public and compare it to people that were
Omar, let me help Kex with something.
Hello?
No, I'm telling you
Masakunda nata.
Yeah?
Good afternoon, Omar.
Afternoon.
Abdullah Jao here. How are you?
I'm fine, Mr. Jao. Let me just come in.
I'm good.
Yeah, Mr. Jao, yes.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's an interesting discussion. My regards to Kex Sanneh.
All right.
And Mr. Ebrima Dibba. I wanted to make a point in terms of the UDP statement that they made in regards to their participation in the December 1st presidential election.
Okay.
So in that statement, which is still available online.
You mean the sorry for interrupting you. You're talking about the UDP roadmap 26 roadmap for 2016 election.
In Brikama at 5 o'clock. I cannot be here.
Okay, you can just summarize it because I have a lot of callers and some of them want to leave.
Yeah,
so
I am going.
Yeah, I just want to make clarification in regards to the position that Mr. Dibba wants to take and wants to impress on the Gambian people, which is not accurate.
Right.
That they agreed to the 3 years because they do not want to be seen to be non-cooperative in regards to the formation of the coalition. That is not accurate at all.
All right.
Before that 3 years was agreed, in the roadmap, UDP already came up with their position, which were 3 positions. One was the usual UDP position. Their UDP would be the flag bearer. They will come up with a candidate because of the perception that they have that UDP is majority party in the Gambia, which is not the usual way of forming coalition, because that comes into being when there is a runoff, not at the very beginning of a general election.
Okay.
That is one.
Yeah.
Secondly, UDP came up with the second option was for an independent candidate for the coalition or the alliance, and that was for a 2-year transition. 2-year transition, not even 3 years, that was ultimately agreed upon.
Okay.
So it is ingenious for anyone who want to say that UDP agreed to the 3 years because they do not want to be seen to be non-cooperative. That is not accurate.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dow.
Position.
Yeah.
They came up with a 2-year position. So why did they come up with the 2 years in the first place? I think Gambian people just need to be genuine and look at the realities as they obtain now. The coalition came up with a constitutional trajectory.
I have to interrupt you because I have so many other people too. So thank you so much, Mr.
Thanks very much. I just wanted to make that point. But the constitutional trajectory was there for the Gambian, for Adama Barrow to resign after 3 years.
Yes. So that's not constitutional.
Don't.
Continue.
Yeah. Kabin nata masakunda ye ministry di Oceanola foreign ministry ya je masakunda masa na dunia fa Abdoulaye Wade lamba fa president Barrow lamba fa Halifa Sallah lamba ika molle soto team ika milna ka fako ya mena ka fako ni makamo dol beje ni ya dire se mako no kila masakunda sam mo manke nyamati de na masakunda modi mole because Oceano knows my capability. He knows Kemesan capability. He knows Siaha capability. I can even when I can Masakunda, ye fail in more me Masakunda in Kele, ye Masakunda, ye Palaso di Walla, Pri Marco Kele Masakunda in Samba. Okay. Okay, Dunia Betole.
Babukar, just hold on.
Just hold on, let me clarify. It is wrong. There are laws. What is the essence of the Public Service Act? That will conduct the course and the conduct of every civil servant. You go through the act. Then that it means Ebrima is telling me that those positions that we are giving to people to compensate them, there is no competent person within those who were supporting them. That's why
okay, let me just take one more call before we grab this thing.
And it's very clear.
Just hold it. Babukar.
So you cannot just create it as a political to compensate people. You cannot work a minute.
Yeah, I have a caller here. Let me just get this one before we come around. Babukar, yes. Hello?
Yes, Omar.
You seem to be listening to the program. Can you turn down the volume, please? Yes, Babukar.
Is that okay now?
Yes, it's okay now. Yes.
All right, Omar. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Very interesting. It's very late here, but for me, I cannot afford to miss this program.
Right.
Okay, but yalong Gambia Benyaming. Kujama beje molu ka ngafo nyoe ko the national interest le noma nyindo ka amila individual interest jibe ni ya jibe te Babukar Kamara na fiki ala siata koma ya fahamle because new coalition me ka be for the problem start min toldo for me as far as people are concerned and the real people ba falo ko problem on start when the doiri to be part of the government.
Right.
When it was time for the president to constitute a government, that is a cabinet, those refused to be part of that government. They wanted to go to the National Assembly.
Right. Babukar, you just have to summarize a bit.
To be part of the government.
You just have to summarize because we are wrapping up.
3 months later, at the National Assembly elections, yes, 3 months later, National Assembly election, you want to come back there. And finally, look, when you look at the history of Gambia and coalition, all this time, Kabiri not for now, it has to be Halifa's way or the highway.
Okay.
Khalifa has refused on numerous occasions to bring his principles. A lot of party principles like the Mandra Tala Ghana, the Mandra Tala government. Party principle like it are not registered. Checks him for the other time. Checks what checks said was that Dwayne resigned from the National Assembly, and that was not true. But I know for resigned. They might resign. It is because they went and registered by refusing to adhere to the advice of lawyer Usino Dabo. They kick them out of the National Assembly, and then that all this will be contributed. So
thank you so much, Babu Kara.
I'm going to make my
all right. Okay.
Let me just
respond. We're all going together.
Yeah, so, Omar, I want to clarify, Babu Kara. These people are very dishonest, and unless we are honest, before we talk about the cabinet, constitution of the cabinet, the MOU was discussed. So you cannot say that these people deny to sign, and you say that it started when they constitute the cabinet, when they discussed first the MOU before even talking about the position, and their position was very clear. But when they called for the coalition survival meeting, what was UDP position? Let them bring back the MOU. We sign it first before we talk about the survival of the coalition. The MOU that you kick out, because now it doesn't favor you. People have to be honest, and we speak the truth, to save this the future of this country. But you had them. They said the MOU must come back, and they signed it. At the initial stage, UDP said they will not sign. They said the 3 years was unconstitutional. They came back, they said no, the 5 years. They came back again, and none of UDP members stood near Foko. That statement, it's your personal statement. We are distant from it.
So now I'm coming to the...
No, let me... And they are trying to defend that. Public Service Act is very clear.
Okay. But I come on defend. Because you are trying to
one thing he failed to understand, diplomacy is different from any other position. Diplomacy can more kill pour bankol agenda pour ka wafi. It's a more talent. If you know that Ebrima Dibba is competent and he's capable, he has to tell along. For the men why Ebrima Dibba killer. Because he knows Kavako because near the president you want to succeed. You don't want to become president. So if you understand Chili Blend is competent. Chili Blend is UDP. But you send that Chili Blend killer in England, prior to ambassador. Ibundur in Senegal here. Ibundur long. Ibundur UDP. Ibundur is in Senegal. You understand? I from the United Nations, Tangara still serve as ambassador of the United Nations. For Tangara UDP, Tangara in APR, but Tangara don't know. So let them not confuse people.
Ebrima, you talk
all right.
About so anyway, I'm not closing the market. Okay. Let me for the mole. Let me for senator. Fititan and telling Moke Manimbanko Kanjang. Ya the mole ka for the bentelekele sele ndangolti. Ni sele for sele sele ndambondi ko le kamfa. And the so no jam ko dem. Ndel moten del kele sele anda nga kamben nga singa issue sol kacha ninga kacha fana nga landi luwakan ninga koku landi luwakan ninga problem also will go back to the law. You understand? Ninga ko the problem will be solved. So ntaka wala fomo keme se mundo kelti ntolle wuluta nyoka nyambay ntolle kuluta nyoka nyambay ntolle dala karambu kinondo ntolle mu bakelo fa kinondo. So there's no difference. Yara mimu problem oti wole mu ntel kanna patio nyarandi nyamen sanolla mol foneta yel patio nyarandi wo nyam e kana fuko be UDP ta e ba fele ko be eventually kele class de la classe seulement kele classe ela kele suo ala suo koyo ni baro ni wado kana suo ne do moro kala kala aba muso min ni ka oli diba wona da joni UDP and mol binaka every week iba mana mo kuto jonta UDP
Maria para ni eko sanu adal kala pade yame para mo lulu soro
Ebrima kai men for it. It was a very good platform. Ko nga fo nyama de initial stage ko manke competition de manke ko nara janka nyodoya wonara ka nyoso hakilo la pour ka senandi mol mare ko mi anon ko filtaje ngalo ne ko ne mela mo hakilo la you will pick one from me or two from Ebrima and to save the future of this country. Ebrima men fontena wuluta la manke ko we are just normal and it doesn't change anything. Nembora jambe sapela nyoka nga nyomre it doesn't change anything. He's still my brother and that will never change. So wala bi jere nara jana ko le fora jamelan ko man correct and we accept it and but Ebrima en tumi ko na mole ke fayantande ko man e karantale nga ko na mo no mbugana first start so Ebrima kay ko ntela problème manke kayantande gamelon ko Gambela problem we have a solution for it. And when Ebrima Malawola, Umar, I will open a debate. I can convince Halifa or Sidia. Nasi Dabo convince no. they talk about the policies of the Gambia.
We are too busy for that. I was schedule is look, yalon ni kala fi minna. Ntalangan na mol kumanda ni usen na tele diam ko wala mo klim fula sabala man fali ko hani de alta fon kafo kumanda balla debate kala dam dalim there's no issue me debate la men if there's an issue to debate to talk about what the policy debate on the topic the debate topic bakala mun
banko be kolare UDP government de la nekala
don't need a player because how can you bring Manchester United in for England if only become United in a player how can you do that we are not doing that
be ko ba confident ka wala for more so ko sa
thank you so much.
We have this solution.
We are not Manchester United ni Birkama United to play no.
Okay, thank you so much. So, viewers, wala Ebrima Dibba ateboda UDP le ananga kemesen sane fanan soro jang ateboda doyle. So, well, ni mu debate le drum. Angal kamen for democracy le mo boka ben kankilindo if comme il faut aller fo nyaming itela wuta ñokay 40 ñokay bari time political arna be different political parties so ni mu programme de mengalon ko mekraso de la janne jumalum so adekala UDP ni doy damanti but other political parties fanan mbe commande la pour nga ko nyama bon ñoro yalon banko mengalon ko ni mol buka diamu ñoy nal buka kacha faham ro buka ke andum wala kuja mo jama fo be campagne ñokan ni banko kam because kacha bali yalam ni mengani mo floje you will think be nyapela nyokana but just go down when we turn off the cameras you'll see a different story. Yes, so Willem, thank you so much Ebrima and thank you so much Kex. So after this program we'll be doing a presentation of a part of the GoFund money that was opened for Mansata Jaju, the 2-year-old who was suffering from an eye cancer and last year and the UK-based Yunus Hydra and others started a GoFund campaign for the 2-year-old to undergo a treatment in Spain. She unfortunately died, and an amount of 250,000 will now be given to the family, and her uncle Dembo Jaju will join us now. So thank you so much, Ebrima.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fatu Network also, I want to thank you guys.
Take care.
For the first time in the Gambia, your favorite GSM operator, Africell, is the first and only GSM operator to launch a brand new technology called the eSIM. The eSIM simply means you can use your phone without a SIM card. Do you have an iPhone 11? Any of the iPhone X series? A Google Pixel 3? Or any new phone that supports the e-technology? Visit any Africell customer care center. Activate your eSIM today. With your virtual Africell SIM, you can use more than one number without having a physical SIM card in your phone. Enjoy this brand new technology for the first time in the Gambia, brought to you by Africell. eSIM, your phone without a SIM card. For more information, please call 111. Where Africell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Welcome back, viewers. Comme nga fale nyamen ko nga mola soto jang man sata men ngalon ko anya problem mola soto nyanya ndaka danu operational la bare janning wayke amin jio doyata bare comme Yunus Hydra demo Gambian te men ngalon ko abe Angleterre banko la kan wala go fon ke comme ye pour kanindi ndu samba jaro la Spain bor jannu o wato e si kodo nyin kafta nyo bar janning ko le si dinni woni min jio doyata bara bari mabe jang mengalon ko walem dembo jajuti nga kodo meng soto jang walem wuli keme 250,000 wuli keme fula wuli talulu although the girl passed away but me kodo nyindila ala family isi domanding fono mo lele
ande amello yalo kamini sasa e dingo commencer ana bama de kata fo sasa ni fota tata fonyato yo lungilia na tabuta base yalo ya operte janale kanifin hospital yo pero amanta nyama so anda olumo anatale na trasilo ka be siri ako abeta hospital to so o time debeta na do ko dulala o koma botas base b o soma sumanda abeta hospital to ngata rasiri silo kanne so ngomu ne keta ako bilen nata go beta meta ko dindi ngo nyaade ama nta ko ke be morlo hospital so sai aftanga ala kala boni nga dindi ngo jube kabini nga jere ko wolungo man kontan because anya fundita nyame so abala fa waradal so ngo sai bato nga moto nyini ita so atata je kabina futata je iko nye fo itelo dali buka ila sembo buka tanole ya famu
yeah continue
so sai anata ani kumbona ta ko na dingo nyati nyatale so malo bakila so sai ngo sai ngamuruje ili men folam fana ngamoyle so ntata je so iko de ita jarno la ite ka ya opere wai ibe nyami pour ita sambano la
ita sambano o tamule
jarno ha so sai o samo amira tata je musdo ya natal ka sen Facebook and Yunus Haidara yaje ay danro ke dindi moy pour sa ma ko no ya famule so olumo anda musdole ma fanambe janale Senegambia jan musolem da nga foto tibabo nam dal afana ko kalamta afana mbol ko kanne so ako afana mbelo la dini wala cold atele passeport bonda ka try kata fol mol sam fo Senegal ka try je way alama fenge pour way jaram
okay
so e kayto di ko ali muru Gambia mol na ta janne so lokunkiri fulanjango alama kita la dindo woni
okay so yemuna soto be mem fala mole men yalon ko wolle bulo fanyo kanka nin ko do fen
ke tendu doro ke tendu ko be ala dalale mo e dar transo bonde ka dum dindi moto ala mejo kita sarahulo ta kila maldu ko ta kita jolata be ala dalala be la
akam tala to musarahulo
sarahulo
okay oda wari ha anke ani hoyke negare
yo
alla way wonne kono yo
kenyime
oda khalsi kirayre da huberiti
yo gara hiberiti oda wari kamo hilli tankara wujune so Yunus da kelli to honi oda kito kiten honi yo kangira nyaara ga mo ko berantarno ko camera di sasankina taw na khibaro ko spirene so rontuna ham sai de Yunus ay kodo di na mola sai $250,000 mo ya soto na buloto al bali barakala ala maali jo
so na mani konno soronda hubeda khalsi ke kahumena kidi family ke hay
kunko wona o alla jagana ta alla gani itugati gollenga bo hawre me ngara hoda warti alla wantu kana tay yo keno diga me ngam dona ko soroncuna mo xone inshallah
awano wari sasa onan sigi ona na khalsi ke kinanga an kana hoydina ko sero ko da na khalsi ke kita
okay
all right so comme badiul nga ninna ma barinti dindi ngoni comme nga fale nyama bantale bari kodo nyim fele a bari mabijang mengalon ko mbe kodo nyim present like $250,000 mengalon ko Yunus Hydrale go phone nyinke so kodo that's the money here so thank you so much so this is the money kodo yemen ka funyoma pro mansatala fenko bot anan nyata ke ama bire so anna akosoronda
hani da khalsi kita wa alla nyagana alla gana khatuga wala kan wala siri sugura taranju bagandi alla gana saga batte no wonde te alla hinna ngara kallanka
awa no wari okay thank you so much so that is the uncle to the late Mansata Jaju so we thank you so much for your time from me Omar Wale I thank you till next week bye for now